Kasha!
And don't forget to hit those like and subscribe buttons to stay on top of our latest content, and feel free to leave a comment below. Hey everyone, it's David again.
I'm William.
In case you're wondering now too why you're seeing no picture on this, is because if you saw the first 3 rounds, we recorded commentary over them at DDIC. 2 with Tim Keith, the MP60 and over 2-time world champion, and round 3 with Robbie C disc golf himself. And we could probably get some other people to comment with us, but we're ready to go ahead and get these out there and out of the way and get ready to start the new year and stuff. So William and I decided that we're going to do these last 2 rounds on our own and without worrying about video and all that stuff. You know what we look like by now, especially me. I'm the pretty one.
That's right.
So here we are at round 4. We're going back to some place we've already seen, and that's Mesker Woods in Evansville, Indiana. And tell us a little about this course, Will.
This course, the two nines are basically 2 different courses that they smushed together, and you can definitely tell once we get to each 9. This first one is very. This first 9 is very open. It's kind of open, but it's much longer than the back.
Yeah, you got a lot of elevation with it too.
Right.
You got some courses that are some holes that are uphill all the way, some that are downhill all the way. But then you have the back 9, which
is like maybe a couple holes just over 300 feet, but pretty tight fairways.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Okay, and the first one round you did what? I think what you threw about 4 down, I think it was
4
something
down.
like that.
Right.
Here we are after playing Prize Creek yesterday. We saw that you were now tied for 66, so you're right on that cut line.
Right.
So what are you thinking going into this round?
I'm definitely wanting to make a move, but not wanting to blow up at all as well. So just trying to shoot well and not explode.
Okay. All right, so with that, we've set the table for you, so we'll now get into the round itself. Hope you enjoy. And here we're back with the 2022 PDGA Amateur World Championships, round 4 at Mesker, doing the front 9 here from Evansville, Indiana. We have Anson Reprimand and Joseph Garland, and familiar face and Isaac Thompson, who you played round 2 with, also out here at Mesker.
Simon Lazat.
And Simon Lazat lookalike, like she calls him.
He did. Look like him.
Joseph comes in at 8 down, while Anson, Isaac, and Will all are at 7 down. And here we are, hole 1, par 3, 494. So you've seen this once before already. Tell me something about this, Will.
It's a tricky shot. You're looking like probably about 100 feet of elevation down. And of course it's 500 feet in par 3, so you have to, what Isaac is doing here, the best play to get all the way there is just trying to flex a forehand all the way down there. That's the best play to get down there, but you could also just throw maybe a putter straight and just let it finish a little and have a good look towards the basket. But it's a tough hole. Not many birdies. I don't know if there was any birdies on this hole.
Yeah, I know round 2 there were none. I actually back and looked at that after we did the commentary on that too, and I think there might have been. I'm not sure if there were any even on this day. May have been 1 or 2, but it's a tough hole to even get a 3 on, let alone getting a 4 or another 2 rather.
There's a big bridge that also separates kind of the fairway and the green.
I know Robbie had said we went from round 3 when we talked about the first hole at Prize Creek being just over 500 feet and a par 4, being that tweener hole, where it's almost too short to be a 4, but at the same time it's too long to be a 3, and this kind of fits that same mold in a way.
Yeah. Right.
Let's see.
So.
I do have my notes for this one at least.
Nice. Yeah, I know which one's Isaac.
Yeah. So your first one went into.
I think it went into this middle shrubbery right here.
Yeah, it did. And I'm not sure here who. wasn't you. That was
That's Isaac.
yeah.
Posho. Trying to get all the way to the, as you can see that big bridge right there. Oh,
Now
this is
here
a
we
good-
are right off the bat. The shot of the week
this
for
is a-
William.
Yeah, this was a great shot. I remember this one because
This if there was a
Whoop.
if
Great
if
shot,
Sports Center did
William.
a top 10 plays of the week for this I think this would definitely have been on the
I don't
reel.
know. That was yeah. So I just took a zone, an ESP zone, and I just threw it basically on a big Annie, and it kind of just panned out the whole way right under the basket while I'm falling forward.
And this from a
getting
guy
tripped by
who
vines.
hates throwing backhands.
He doesn't throw any backhands.
Exactly. So let me see here. And let's see. So white. Okay. So I got that's your white hat. So this is that's Isaac putting. Is that no?
No, that's not Isaac.
We'll figure them out here in a minute. Okay. So black shirt and hat, gray short. So that's Isaac, black shirt and pants. White hat I have is Joseph. Gray shirt, tan shorts. Black hat's Anson. So we'll get a big. So yeah, we remember Isaac very well.
That's right. We do.
Tan shorts. This is Anson putting. Okay.
Anson. So Anson's.
And sorry guys, by the way, if you watch this too, we just have to see. They're figuring out who's who.
Is that tan or khaki?
Oh, I'd say it's more of a kiwi. I'm not sure. You know? So there we are with first hole. And so let's say Joseph and Isaac both took bogeys. Anson and Will had pars. Hole 2, par 5, 574.
Yeah, this one is a little pretty tight gap out the gate. You have to hit this one, and it turns left the whole way going uphill. So that's why it plays so long.
Yeah, it says 574, but it probably plays a lot closer to 700-800 feet
Right,
when you throw in that
right.
elevation on it. That's why it's a par 5. And then on top of that, there is a road that goes down the far side of this hole. That's an OB.
That
So
looked good.
I mean, it's a hole where it's not just simply grip and rip. I mean, you do have to have a good placement on it as well.
True. Throwing a forehand Buzz OS, just trying to flex it out there. That looked very nice, much better than the first day.
Yeah, first day you actually did birdie this hole.
I did, yeah.
So you took a bogey on the first hole first day, so you've already improved your score by stroke.
By
did.
stroke already, yeah.
Now, by the way, here, hopefully none of you are seeing this here too. The playback we're looking at here too is getting kind of janky, so hopefully it's working itself out in the finished product. You're not seeing it kind of get stop and then speed up and whatever. So
A little turfed for Isaac. Turfed it a little too much. Now he has to save himself with this crazy forehand Annie because it just turns left the whole way.
yeah, I mean, it certainly couldn't have been much worse. I mean, you can be over and all that.
Right.
Bruh, I think we did see a couple of them get in that. Isaac may have in fact gotten in it.
I think the first round. Yeah,
round.
we played with him. That looked good. Nice and clean.
Yeah, so you can probably see now there too on the backside that that service road. Oh, service road. I think it's just plain road back there too. That
Yeah.
is an OB. I think we had a couple players in round 2 that actually did find their way onto it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Too. So Anson here's taking some time here, make sure he's getting this right. I mean, so again, it's just a par 5. It is a great hole for an opportunity to pick up a stroke and get a birdie on it, but it's also one too. Again, if you don't play it right, you can easily get in some deep trouble. As you can see with all the weeds on the left, and then it's again the OB road on the right. Looks like he managed it well though.
Yeah. Looks like great. Looks like I'm throwing that Buzz OS again.
I think you got a little bit deeper this time than you did the first round.
Oh, that worked.
Mhm.
That looked great.
That's what you need to do. A nice little hyzer shot there to you get in position where you can then throw up towards the basket and.
Yeah, throw a hyzer up to the basket. Yeah. Isaac for his third. That was a pretty good recovery from where he was. He got way up here.
Yeah, actually he did. That was a great recovery because he winds up does get there close to the basket after that shot.
Nice. Good.
And here we go with Anson yet again.
His third. A little wide hyzer.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we got Joseph back there behind. Yeah, it's
Right,
Joseph.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it stands
Joseph, yeah.
kind of blocked from view there for the moment.
Oh yeah, this was nice handy pitch up.
Mm-hmm. But again, you got here, and that's kind of sort of an island because in this one, case because you do have
That road's not an OB.
the road on the right,
Road in the middle.
or in the middle of us. Okay, it
It's
was
not. It was not OB.
Okay,
right,
yeah.
As Anson is on it.
Mm-hmm.
Right. It was an OB.
Yeah, good putt.
That would have been pretty tough though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, as it wasn't tough enough out here on this day.
Yeah. Put an island on it.
So Anson there, that was actually for his par. Everybody else then now putting for birdie. And you had parked that third shot, so you just reach over and must be the nicest putt in the world. Just
That's
reach
right.
over and drop something in like you did.
Give me birdies are the best.
Okay, so let's say again, William, Joseph, and Isaac. All picked up birdies on that.
Mm-hmm.
Hole 3, par 5,
Another
823s.
one. This one I struggled with in the second round. Hopefully I can redeem myself. Try that same shot again.
The same shot, and unfortunately went up in the tree again too. But this
Sure
time it
did.
doesn't land OB. I don't
Sure.
think. So
Sure.
first round, you had the insult to injury, the OB, in addition to hitting the tree.
Yeah, and
What road, yeah,
there's
you're
OB roads. It plays like a river,
I
so you
know.
can land on either side of it. And I landed dead middle in that second round. Looks like I got a little more turn on it this time. Oh, that looks great.
Yep. And again, to point out here too, the road does go straight down the middle, but only the road itself is OB. There is, if you can go the other side of the road and play, which actually, may be advantageous a bit. It does at the end give you a bit more of a better look at the basket throwing downhill. And again, this goes back to what we were saying earlier too about this being an up and downhill course. This hole is 300 feet longer, but again, since it is a downhill throw, it may not play quite as long as 800 feet.
Right. Yeah.
Because gravity can do a good amount of the work for you.
There's also a ton of trees on this hole. There's so many trees. Bunch of guardians.
Yeah, this was easily the most wooded course of the three.
Oh yeah. For sure.
Yeah, so you did avoid the road on this one,
Did.
but now you had the choice, trying to.
Yeah. Punch something through there.
Yep. Forehand, you made it through.
Josh got over a little right.
I mean, Joseph.
Joseph. Sorry. Wrong J name.
Wrong J name. We tend to play more Josses and Josephs out there, so.
That got clean. It looked pretty
Get your
good.
back off the
Mhm.
road.
And this is Anson down there.
Anson
Looks like
down
down here.
there,
He kind of
yeah.
got into the woods.
Did. That's the bad miss on this hole. Once you get in there, it's hard to get out of it. And it comes back left too, so
Mhm.
you basically had to follow that tree line the whole way.
But again, though, being a par 5, it is relatively forgiving in that you do kind of almost like you have an extra stroke, as it were,
Yeah,
to work with.
sure. Man, he's going for the eagle. If it got through all there.
Okay, there
Looks
you
like a
were.
little short. Oh man, that was a pretty flight.
Yep.
Just kind of floated the whole way down there. Hanson. It's just one of those players likes to take his time a little.
Actually, there are a lot of people who are taking their time, I notice, on this course.
Yeah, except me.
Yeah, except you. You know, you're always up there. Well, again, like Robbie pointed out in the last video, I mean, he said, notice at least when it comes to putting, you know, you can't. You'll take your time a little bit too on that, but when it comes to throwing, you're ready to go.
I know what I'm doing.
Here you are for your birdie putt.
Right.
Just a little low.
Man.
And here comes Isaac. This is only
for his eagle.
This is only his third. This is only his third shot. So it's this when he gets his eagle. And it'll be well earned. This is not an easy putt.
No, great putt.
One knee, money.
Oh, nice.
Money. He picks up the only eagle I think we saw the entire week.
Let's go.
For us, at least on any of our cards.
Great. That's a great hole.
Mhm.
And there's Joseph picking up his birdie. And Anson here putting for bird. And he picks it up too.
That's a pretty good bird from where he started.
Oh yeah.
Just tap out my par. Move on. It's all right. Par's not bad.
Okay. And so again, Isaac picked up the eagle. Joseph and Anson with birdies. Will with the par, and we'll take our first break right now.
William here. Do you need a reliable, overstable driver, a couple extra putters, or just a cool wall hanger? Then check out Iron City Discs and their ever-growing selection. Head to IronCityDisc.com and use my discount code at checkout to save 10% off your order. And if you're in the Birmingham area, check out their 3 locations for even more great stuff. Iron City Discs. Step up your game.
And we're back with hole 4, par 4, 599 feet for this one.
That's right, this one. On a big forehand to start out, get you a little right, and it plays essentially just a tunnel shot way up a hill to the basket. Not an easy get, but definitely you just play your placements.
You see a lot of forehands on this one here. You're going to try to get it back to the right.
Right.
So what kind of a forehand do you throw in this situation?
What kind of a forehand?
Now, what do you throw? What disc? Or
Oh, I think I was throwing that big Z nuke. I'm hovering around the tee box, impatient, ready to throw.
Like a caged animal. Like, hurry up already. I want to throw and get up there and get this over with. I got a plane to catch. Actually, except for we didn't come by a plane. You still got another. You hope another day to go.
Sure. Oh. If it flipped over, that would be great.
Finally, Will's moment has come.
That's right. I'm ready.
Like we said again, no sitting here practicing 3-4
Oh.
throws.
I think I turfed it. Oh no, I did. Caught the edge. Oh, and then I tried to be a hero. I tried to be a
News bulletin, folks.
Tried to be a hero and punch it all the way through. Caught early. Guess I'm trying it again. As you can see, yeah, just that little dot right at the center of the screen. That's the basket. Had to punch that tunnel all the way through. Pretty hard shot. Joseph tricky landing, and to get it to swing all the way over. Ooh.
Yeah, just want to say again, you got that wide open fairway there too. Then you got that tunnel that you got to squeeze through to get up to. I guess you could say the green in this case. But now I remember on the last round, Isaac I think really struggled with this hole. He had I think he finished with a 5 or maybe even 6. I don't remember. Yeah, he got up to a rough start, but he battled back in that round to finish very strongly.
Oh, he didn't get all the way. I was hoping he got all the way through.
Yeah.
Red
disc you through.
I was just hoping the mic was on. It scared me for a second.
I was talking for nothing.
True.
I'm not sure. Somebody just threw it over there.
Yep.
There you go,
wasn't
Will.
it? So must have been Isaac. Or it might have been you. I don't know.
Maybe. I think I did get in some. I think I found some trouble on this one.
Yeah, I think you did find the. Seems like you did find the weeds. I think on the right side on that this time around.
Yep. Pitch. It's
Here you are. This is
for par. Well, actually, I think it's for bogey.
Yeah, this is for your bogey putt.
Yeah.
There you go.
Joseph.
All right, Joseph here it is. This is
Should be his par. Yeah. 3, 4.
yeah, this is par putt, and he missed on that one.
It's always a sad moment when you just putted, and then your card mate tells you, "Hey, you're out again. You gotta go putt." Always a heartbreaking feeling.
Always is, yeah. And that for Isaac was his par.
Nice. Good par.
In fact, he was the only one that had a par on that hole. Everybody else took a bogey on it. So he said, well, yeah, very tough hole. So Isaac's now 2 down. Everybody else is sitting at even.
Gotcha.
So, again, he's off to, Printers picked up where he left off and last time we was out here. Hole 5, par 3, 298.
Yeah, this one pretty straight. Got another little tight gap that you have to hit. You just kind of want to hit something straight and let it finish right at the green. You kind of finish almost on a ridge.
Yeah, actually, too. In round 2, when we played this, too, you ran put back uphill from, I think you missed your birdie putt or something and had to put back uphill.
Mm-hmm.
Or, well, it might have been a birdie putt. I think you were doing your approach and it got a little high. And then it hit maybe the top of the basket or something and bounced down the hill.
Yeah.
And this course does have plenty of opportunities for that to happen. There are a lot of baskets that are kind of set on ridges or side of the hill that you can get all kinds of crazy rollaways, or just simply float over the top of it. And
Good. Great.
anything that would have been like you float over the top of it, anything on a flat course would have been maybe 10, 15 feet behind it, winds up being 40 feet downhill.
Just on the zone. Yep. Wanted to flex it a little. Keep it straight. Oh. I don't think I liked it. Might have hit a tree.
Plenty of chances to hit trees on this course.
True that. There's a lot of trees.
There we got Hanson. Raised up shot. Here you are, the little jump putt. Getting it up close.
Yep.
Now we got Isaac here in a little bit of brush.
Tough green to hit. Not easy.
Hanson here now to finish out his par for the hole. He gets it. Meanwhile, we haven't said anything at all about Joseph yet because he pretty much parked this hole.
Oh man.
I forget who this guy is, what he's telling you.
I think he was asking me as the
Hey, there you go, Joe.
There you go.
local course pro forehand player only.
Mhm.
He was asking me how do I throw a forehand on this hole,
Okay.
if I recall.
Yeah, while we're looking there too, if we mention there too, Joseph just birdied. In fact, he had the only birdie on the hole. Everybody else had pars. So
Nice.
now he moves to 1 down.
There you go.
And I'm going to go to hole 6, par 4, 378.
Pretty short par 4, but lots of it can go awry for sure. Cut a forehand off too. Oh man,
Yeah,
it,
kind of
just took the words right out of my mouth.
I saw that one
He
off a
did.
bit, and
Yeah.
he's off down the weeds. Now, so you took on the last hole because you got a par. Actually, you bogeyed it in the second round we had it here. The first round,
Right.
round 2. At that one, you were like a bogey, birdie, bogey, birdie, bogey,
Right.
birdie.
Yeah.
So in this hole, actually, you did birdie on Tuesday. Tuesday. No, but Wednesday. We're playing Friday. This is Friday here.
Right.
So it's been Wednesday's round.
Could you pause that, William? Thank you.
Going with that crazy Annie shot. Ooh, a little turned over.
You made it work.
Yeah, no problem. I gotcha. Me too.
Here comes the forehand fiend.
That's right.
What you throwing here?
That Big Z noob.
That's your distance driving forehand. I take
Yes.
it.
That's right. That's
Great
that
shot,
was
Will.
my big one at the time. I cycle out a lot of disc.
Yeah, it's between this and your force that you love to throw for
Right,
those.
I do love my force. Forces are nice.
Force is with you. And I think there Joseph was throwing out of the
Somewhere.
bushes, getting out back out to the fairway.
That's right. Welcome to the jungle.
And of course, I'm pretty sure this course is just like all other courses in the wintertime here. It's lots of vegetation and thick and easy in trouble. And then this time of year, all the leaves are
right.
off, and it's
Just
like it takes
nothing.
on a totally different characteristic in the wintertime.
Sure.
Again, the basket is just off to the right here, and
Mm-hmm.
next to that grove of trees
Right.
in the background.
Yeah.
And everybody's throwing to get in position here. That's Isaac. Here
Yeah.
you are.
It's kind of tough to get all the way to this one because you wanted something to push all the way up there, but also be like a hyzer the whole time.
There's Joseph saving a par.
Nice. Oh wow, that's
After-
a great par from where you started.
Yeah, after that, kind of being stuck in the weeds there. So everybody else, meanwhile, is putting for birdie. Yeah. Interesting here, it's a complete flip from the previous hole. In the last hole, Joseph had the only birdie everybody else took par, and on this one, he had the only par everybody else took birdie. So,
We just turned an ace down there somewhere.
People yelling.
Yep.
so after 6 holes down, Isaac's 3 down. Joseph, Anson, and Will are all at 1 down, and it's time now for our second break.
Hey, it's William. Do your hands get sweaty so that this happens to you? Then check out Dry Flight Golf Sacks. They'll help you keep your grip with a wide variety of designs. They also make great player pack editions, and you can request custom prints to suit your needs. Go to dryflightgolfsacks.com and use my code to save 10% on your order. Dry Flight, hang on tight.
All right, hole 7, par 4, 437 feet.
This one was tricky. It's You see the gap right in front of you. It's
Stay clean.
very tight. There's our other competitor from this previous round of Mesker, Josh Bracera.
Yep, had him on actually round 2 and 3.
Yeah. Right.
Yep. So we got had a little bit of a wait here.
It's tough. I'm just.
So what are you
throwing a-
doing with this one now?
Yeah, that's right. I'm just throwing a zone straight. So with this tight of a gap, I definitely want to look at it the whole time.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
You know, you just kind
Money.
of stumble
Great
off the
shot,
tee
Dog.
pad there,
Shot
right?
there.
I was using my body to aim it. Using my body to direct it.
Joseph's throw. Everybody got the gap.
Oh my goodness.
Looks like,
tricky.
looks like Joseph kind of got down the woods a bit here. Is that Joseph?
I think that's Anson.
That's Anson, actually.
Yeah, that's Anson.
The main way you can tell the difference is Joseph's wearing the pants.
Yeah. Anson's build is a little skinnier too.
Yeah. So now here's it's
That's
like
Isaac.
Isaac's in the same situation here too, kind of off to the left.
Yeah, that's not the miss here. It's hard to get back once you miss there.
He's going with forehand. It's almost like a forehand, kind of like a hybrid forehand thumber kind of deal in a way.
Yeah. Anything to get out of that trouble.
Oh yeah.
Let's see. Joseph. Turns about 90 degrees, so it's really hard to get around the corner there. Joseph.
Yes. You stand to the left and study patiently. And this one, yeah, you are throwing across. There's that little kind of ditch down there, and then the basket is actually about halfway, or about two-thirds of the way up the ridge between all these trees. This is your second shot. Getting yourself positioned for a birdie.
Man, that was a pretty good drive. Had a great look at the basket.
I'm missing. I think I'm. Oh, there. Somebody done it.
Yeah, it's way
Yeah.
to the right.
The
Yeah.
perils of having a one-camera operation like this too. So now you need to stay back to get everybody's way, and sometimes it can be hard to kind of see details like that.
True. A little bit at it.
And here you are with your birdie attempt, and nail it.
There you go, Will.
Good bird. It's a hard hole.
Yeah, this is when you took a par on and then got mad, and Isaac caught you with a courtesy violation on 2 when you slammed your disc into the basket.
Yeah. Hey, live and learn. I forgot about it.
Yeah, and actually, like I said, you played much better the rest of the round after that because it kind of forced you to focus more on keeping your temper under control, and
That's right.
rather than just kind of letting it play. But no need for temper here, so you took the birdie.
That's right. I gotta temper.
Yeah, folks, he may look like a little impish, sprightly, nice guy, but underneath all that, it's a seething rage machine.
Just to myself. I wouldn't want to hurt anyone. I probably couldn't either.
Okay, so on that one there too, actually, it's Joseph. Let me see. I had to find my place in my notes here. Yeah, actually, Joseph and Will both had birdies, and
Nice. Good bird.
Anson and Isaac took bogeys on that. So hole 8, par 4. I think it says 4. What is it? 428. Yeah.
Yeah, it kind of just it plays left the whole way, but there's a lot of guardian trees in the way,
Mm-hmm.
so you kind of just have to get lucky, basically.
Okay. And here's Joseph his shot. Little out of
Almost fell off.
yeah.
Almost fell. This was a tightly compact tee pad. Wasn't
Yeah.
no room to stand anywhere.
Yeah, there were a few places like that too where things got very tight. In terms of having any kind of standing around room. Hanson with hits. You're right in the middle of the hill.
That's right. Already through.
Yeah.
Too fast.
Yeah. Like we said, folks, Will plays fast.
I do. Play
Yeah.
fast.
It's
Right,
like
I was playing with a friend. Playing with a friend yesterday. It was just me and him, but still took about an hour and a half to play a 5,000-foot course because he just takes his time. I'm like, dude, come on.
Will plays like Will throws like he's doing a chess clock or something right there. He's got
That's right.
you've got 5 minutes you got 5 minutes the entire round in which to get all your throws off. You ever play chess, by the way?
I have. I like chess. It's
I do too.
It's a good brain teaser.
I'm not any good at it though. I have a friend actually.
Yeah.
I've the chess.com app there too. I have a friend that I play regularly, 2 games at a time with, which he usually wins. But
Yeah,
of course,
it's a hard game.
yeah. Well, he's also a master strategist. He's actually really a professional gambler.
Wow.
He's from here. He's from Jasper, but he's like 20, I guess in his late 20s. But he used to play in a band here and stuff too. But now he's largely what he does. He goes and plays blackjack.
Hit me.
Yeah, casinos, and he's actually been tossed out of a couple of them because he thought he was counting cards.
Oh man.
So, anyway, we were talking about poker. We're getting back here to disc golf.
That's a bird.
Mm-hmm.
Kept up with that one. Yeah. Good bird. That's a little turkey.
Bird is the word. Yeah, it was. It was your third straight birdie. So yeah, you picked up your turkey.
Sure did.
The turkey picked up a turkey. So
I think I'm more of a pheasant.
more of a pheasant.
That's right.
Yeah.
Everybody cleans up.
Everybody cleans up, and on that hole, Anson picked up a par, and everybody else got birdies. So
Nice.
now we're here with Joseph, William, and Isaac, all 3 down. Anson is at even. As we head on into hole 9, par 3, 322.
That's right. This one's just the last of the kind of open holes. It's already transforming into the regular Mesker Park.
Mm-hmm.
All these tight wooded holes, not very far.
Yeah, this is a 3, but after this one on the back 9, there's only one par 4, and everything else is 3, and some of them are even, like I said, sub 200 feet.
Right.
But you might not expect to see it at a world championship, but they're also very, very tight technical holes too.
Right.
So it's the ultimate test, and of saying we know you can rear back and throw 450 feet, but now we want you to show that you can.
That's right. How accurate are you?
We want you to show that you can throw 160 feet on a line.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you can't, you're going to get in trouble fast.
Hanson again.
Yeah, I
My
think
goodness.
I think he served as a. Did he go down there and spot kind of? I guess.
Something of that nature, probably.
Got the spool chair over here to the right next to that tree.
It's actually a regular size spool. We're just very tiny.
Yep.
I think I hit an early tree on this one. A little upshot to do. This one kind of leaned to the right. It was on another ridge, so if you did miss right, you're going down the hill. Just as Joseph down there, yeah.
Oh, and just
a little low.
just missed on that birdie chance. Here's Isaac putting me see. This is his bird, I believe.
Right, for his birdie.
Yep.
Oh,
I'm just missed on that one too. Which leaves then Anson, the only one here's got a birdie shot now.
that's right. I found the woods. Little, yeah, I can just see a blur of me.
That's your par putt.
Drains it anyways with the death putt.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's being in world. You can't be scared.
No, never.
You don't want to make mistakes, but at the same time, you can't be scared of those putts either. You know,
That's right.
you don't want to be giving up strokes just because you're afraid of, well, you're taking more strokes.
Mm-hmm.
I think as Robbie C always coaches, if you miss it, just gotta tell yourself you missed a putt far. If you miss a putt far, just tell yourself you'll hit the comebacker.
Mm-hmm.
Good save.
And Anson easily with the best tee shot. Here he is now with an easy maybe 12-footer for birdie. Nails it. And once again, we have a reversal. You know, the previous hole, Anson had the only par to everybody else's bird, and this time he has the only bird else's par. So Joseph, William, and Isaac all 3 down. Anson now at 1 down. Okay, so after the front 9, so you're 3 down. How are you feeling at this point?
Pretty good. I mean, I don't really think about my score much when I'm playing. I just kind of play my game, see what happens at the end, basically. Normally when I get to the tee of 18, I look at my score and just see how I'm doing. But yeah, I mean, in that moment, I was probably feeling okay because I knew I had made a couple birds and didn't make too many bogeys.
Yeah, I think you only had 1 bogey at this point to 4 birdies, so off to a very good start here for you. Okay, well, with that, we'll close out the front 9, and we'll be right back here in a moment with the back 9, so keep a check on that too for when that's available. Until then, I'm David.
I'm William.
And Team Widdium here too, and thank you for watching.